Hi everyone, welcome back to the craft room. So today's card is going to be made using this poppy stamps, which is a part of memory box floral vase pop-up easel set, but I'm not using it as the easel again. I've used it before but not as the easel. So I have already done some cutting. I've cut this layer in black, and then I've done these in white, the vase a couple of times in white. I've done a few of these flowers, a few of the centres, and a few of the leaves. So that's the cutting has already been done. Pop that back in there. I've done it all in white because I'm going to do some colouring today. Nice and relaxing. I've got a card base and a black matte layer. That's my top layer for that. Two vases. Two of these that are going to be stuck together. And then we'll get some colouring done. So let me get these stuck first. I'm just going to do a bit of line embossing on that before I stick it together. This mat is a bit... No, that's all right. So let me just get this one done first. Thank you for all your lovely messages about Badge. He went to the vets yesterday to have his little incision checked, and they're quite happy with that. They did reiterate that he's not to jump, run, walk, do anything. He's got to be carried everywhere and kept in the pram. He can get out just to do his business, and that's it. He's back in. So he was a bit more perky today, which was really good. And then we are back at the vets on the 31st, which is Friday, and that's to have his stitches out. So hopefully they can get those out because we're on holiday the next day. So I would love to be able to go on holiday with that done. So we'll just have to wait and see what they say on Friday. But fingers crossed he will have his stitches out. But yes, he looks a bit happier today. So I think probably the pain is possibly from the incision is easing a little bit. So all good at the minute. And then there's just the Badge, leave it, darling. Budgie, leave it. Good boy. And then there's the trying to keep him calm and still for 12 weeks, which, yeah, it's not going to be easy, is it? But we will do our absolute best. Thank you. I'm making my old dog's dinner with this. But it's not going to plan, is it? Let me ease that apart and do that. Okay. And on this, I just thought I'd do a bit of line embossing, so I'm going to find another embossing tool. I'm just going to lay that in there. And I just think I might just do a couple around the top. we'll do 3 there, I think, and possibly that one at the bottom. Yeah, I think that would be all right. Just to give it a little bit of interest, and then I'll stick that together. Okay. Let's get some colouring done. So I've got blue green, a yellow green, and a green. So we've got mint blue, dolphin blue, and teal. Yellow green, absinthe, and petit pois. And vivid green, glass green, and chromium oxide green. So I've also got some little leaves that I cut. So that's going to be the green. These are going to be blue-green. So let's start with these. Darkest one. And I'm just going to do some flicks. Actually, I've not lined that up very well. Don't like it. I'm going to recut that twice and then stick it down afterwards. Okay, so I've got 2 of those again, but I'm going to stick them afterwards and try and do a better job. So back to this. So dark one. I'm going to do some flicks from here. Do it down on some of these. And the mid-tone. And then the light one, just to do a few highlights. I might just do a bit of the stems down here. Okay, I'm going to do these the same. Okay, while I'm still using these, I'm just going to go around the outside of these just to hide any of the white when I stick them together. I'll do the same with the other colours as well when I come to them. So the next ones are going to be a yellow green. So with the dark one, and just go up through the middle of these. So those are those done. Let's just go around this one. These two little ones are going to be this colour as well. And then these are the greens. I'll do the same thing on these, just do some flicks of the dark one. And go over with the mid one and leave some, a little bit to do some highlights. Like that, and get the other ones done. So that's all the greens done. I'm going to get all this cleaned up and my hands, because I don't want it to transfer onto the flowers. So let's get these away and get this cleaned. So I've got some colours for the flowers. I'm thinking I'm going to stack these up a little bit, so I might end up with not enough, but I'll just cut some more, so that's not an issue. So I've got some blues, pale blue and Prussian blue, pinks, apricot pink and light pink, and yellows of barium yellow and sunflower. So I think I'm going to do these blue, these white, these pink, and see where we go from there. So with these, because they're so small, I am just going to do a dot in the middle of these. Oops, this one. And then I'm going to blend it out with the light one. Well, but leave him alone, darling. Good boy. Come sit up here. Good boy. Good boy. And I think these are going to just be like that. So that's those done. So what did I say were pink? These ones, I think. I'm going to do exactly the same. Oh, I've got some of those that aren't. So I'm going to do the same with these, dark in the middle, and then just blend it out. It seems to be the easiest way to do it. This might make these yellow. I wasn't going to do any yellow ones, but I think I'll do them yellow. And these, I'm just pop a little bit of grey on there just to give them a bit of a shadow. So we go for red grey 11, I think. I'm just going to do a bit of flicking out from the middle. And blend those out with the blender. I'm going to stick them together, some of these, and then I'll put the centres on. So I think I'm going to do two of that size and one of that size on each of these. Okay, well I'm one short on that, but let's pop him on. Let's see if I want to cut another one or I'm happy with him. So put those there for a moment. Oh, it's going to stick. I think I might do these as well. We could just do two. No, we do three. Let's do these. Okay, let's get these little dots on. So those can have plain dots like that. Okay, these are going to go on white. So we'll just cover these. So these are going to be light yellow. These will be the same. Put a little squig of dark in there, I think. And these can be dark. Oops. Okay, let's get these all stuck on. I'm going to get this stuck together quickly. I seem to be really struggling with lining things up today, or well, just this, but it just makes it look a bit fuller, so I don't suppose it really matters. I'm not keen that these are in fours, so I might have to do at least one more of each, but let's see if I've got enough to make this look quite full. Obviously I'll arrange them a little bit better than this. I just want to see how they look. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be enough. So next thing I'm going to do is possibly get this little vase coloured. Get it all stuck on there and then do the arranging So I'm going to keep the vase white, I think. So we're just going to do a little bit of grey, but not that grey. So I've got neutral grey 5, 3 and 2. So I'm just going to flick in from the sides to just give it a bit of roundness and a bit along the bottom. I'm just going to do a bit of the blender too. Okay, let me get all these put away and then we'll get this little card put together. Okay, let's get that stuck on there first. That's going to go on there. A little bit of a curve. Put a bit of foam down the middle there. A bit squishy. Just put a few of these on. Okay, let's arrange these a little bit. Look at that. there. Keep those for another time. So let's get this little card together. It's going to go on there. Let me look for a little sentiment. Okay, so I know who I'm sending this to, and I need a thank you card. So I have pulled out this thanks from Creative Craft Products A2 Essentials Everyday Sentiment Die Set. And that's from Craft Stash. So I'm going to do a black matte layer and a white sentiment. Okay, I've cut 2 of the sentiment and 2 of the matte layer. So let's do a little bit of stacking on these. Let's put a little pink flower there. So if that goes on there, the thanks will fit there, and we'll put a little pink flower. So I think we'll get the thanks on first. So I'm going to put the usual sparkle on there. I'm going to put it on the flowers and the sentiment. So there's today's card. A bit of, I don't know if you can see the sparkle or not. It's got a bit of sparkle on it. So I'm not a flower arranger by any means, but I think it looks quite sweet. So that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.